CBT News is brought to you by J-Glaze, the next generation in car coating technology. Welcome to another CBT News online from beyond the pages of the new Sunday Times Motoring Pull-Up. Today, Renault is going places and the 2011 Car of the Year, selected by Playboy. And wouldn't you trust them to reveal the bare essentials? But before we get to Hefner's selection, here's the news. If you haven't heard of it yet, Proton is extending its deadline to install the compulsory rear center lap belt in selected models to the end of January. Proton car owners must make an appointment at the nearest Proton service center to have it done. The affected are the Saga and Gen 2 models made between 2004 and 2008. The public response has been poor thus far. To date, only 17% of the 226,000 affected Proton vehicles have been installed with the rear center lap belt. The installation is free and takes up to 20 minutes. Of course, this excludes the waiting time for your number to be called. For inquiries and further details, customers can contact Proton Eye Care at 1300 880 888 or email them at this address or visit their website for more details. Now, before 2011 came to an end, Swedish automaker Saab filed for bankruptcy. Now, according to reports by Bloomberg, India's Mahindra is interested in buying at least parts of Saab, and at the same breath, at least one Turkish company is interested in investing in them. It is learned that the Turkish government wants the country to have a car brand of its own and is trying to help a manufacturer to take over at least parts of Saab. If Mahindra does purchase Saab, this combined with the recent 70% share in SsangYong could help the company expand its sedan range that currently only houses one, called the Verito. Off to a break, and when we return, it's Renault Nissan in China, Renault Samsung for electric, and Playboy's pick for Car of the Year. J-Glaze is the latest technology in car coating. Its nano-ceramic coating provides a longer-lasting sheen and comes with a 3-year warranty. To find out more, visit jglaze.com.my for more details. J-Glaze, every car deserves protection, every car deserves the respect. CBT News continues with Renault. Nissan has signed a memorandum of understanding with Dongfeng Motor to produce Renault vehicles in China. Renault, without an assembly plant in China, currently relies on CBU models. Despite that, in the first 10 months of 2011, 16,000 Renault vehicles were sold in China, up 49% year-on-year. So with locally assembled units, prices will be reduced, which could see a significant amount of the French mark on Chinese roads. Meanwhile, on another front, Renault Samsung says that it plans to introduce the all-electric SM3 to the Korean public in 2013 in what is to become the country's first mass production of zero-emission cars. Renault Samsung's Busan plant will take over the role by localizing battery and motor production by the end of next year. For the time being, the company will be importing the all-electric Fluence ZE from its parent group to supply them to government agencies until mid-2012. The all-electric SM3 will compete directly with Kia, which also unveiled plans to launch the mass-produced zero-emission version of its Ray Compact. And finally, it's time to turn up the heat. Playboy, although known for their scantily clad women, also votes annually on what they think are cars suitable for the proper playa. This year's winner is the Jaguar XK-RS with 550 horsepower and a top speed of 182 miles per hour. Playboy believes that this is the car to pick up potential playmates. But we trust you rather be oogling at these scantily clad women in it. Till we catch up again tomorrow, from the team at CBT, drive safe, keep your eyes on the road, and happy motoring. Join us again for another episode of CBT News, brought to you by J-Glaze, the next generation in car coating technology.